Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura Bunn and today I have filmed a Valentine's Day inspired makeup tutorial for you. I hope that you enjoy watching the video, and if you want to see how to get this look that I'm wearing right now, then just keep watching. So I'm starting off priming my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer. And I'm just using my finger to deposit that onto the lid and just sort of blending it through. And then I'm going ahead with the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly and my Zoeva 142 Concealer Buffer Brush to further set the eyelid and just to cancel out sort of any discoloration or redness that I might have. Then using the Stila Eyes of the Window palette in Mind and the shade Reason, I'm going to use the MAC 224 brush to set the entire eyelid area just so all of the other eyeshadows blend a lot easier over the top of those. And then I'm also going to go in with the shade Wit from the palette and a Sigma E40 tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to deposit that colour into the crease as a transition shade just so all of the other colours and the darker shades blend a bit easier. And as you can see, I'm sort of using windshield wiper motions and circular motions. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Intellect and the Sigma E25 blending brush. And then I'm just going to further buff that into the crease. Going into the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and the shade Strawberry Bonbon, I'm going to take the Sigma E25 brush and use that to deposit the nice pinky shade sort of into the crease, and then I'm focusing it sort of right into the crease, but then I'm also bringing it sort of towards the inner tear duct and then also on the outer V of the eye, and then I'm just going to blend that and fuse that all together with the Sigma E40 tapered blending brush as well. Taking the Sigma E25 blending brush and the shade Understanding from the palette, I'm going to focus that darker colour on the outer V of the eye just to sort of darken it up and make it look a little bit more sultry. As you can see, I'm mainly focusing on the outer V, but then with slightly less product left on my brush, I'm just going to bring that up into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit more. Using that MAC 224 brush once again, I'm just going to use that to blend everything out and make it look very seamless. And then I'm going to go in with the beautiful Real Techniques Bold Metals brush in 201 and the shade Thinker from the palette. And then I'm just going to brush that onto the lid area just to sort of brighten up the lids and make it look a little bit more awake and lively. And then I'm going to take the shade Understanding from the palette back with the E25 blending brush just to gain back any pigmentation that we may have lost with the blending of the lighter shade. Then I'm going to take the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow in the shade In the Spotlight on a MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to spritz that with some MAC Fix Plus just to intensify the colour even more and give it a super foiled effect. And I'm just going to deposit that onto the main part of the eyelid and just sort of keep it fairly low because we don't want it to go up into the crease too much. So I'm just packing that on as much as possible, and then I'm just going to blend out those edges with the Sigma E25 blending brush. Going back in with the MAC 224 brush, I'm just going to blend all of that together to make sure that it's super seamless and that there's no harsh lines. I'm then going to use the MAC 239 brush and the shade Mylar from MAC to highlight the brow bone area. Now to try and attempt some winged eyeliner, I'm going to take the MAC Black Track Fluid Line and the Zoeva 317 Winged Liner Brush, and I'm just going to firstly run that over the main part of the lash line. I'm trying to keep it fairly thin, as you always try to when you start to do winged liner, and then sometimes it gets a little bit out of control. So I'm just pulling the skin taut on the outer corner, and then I'm just swooping that in and dragging it into the center of the lid where the base of the lashes are. And then I'm just going to go in and deepen up the black eyeliner with the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I'm just going to clean that up with some Garnier micellar water and a Q-tip to make the edges nice and sharp. Then I'm going to coat my lashes in some of the MAC Haute and Naughty 2 Black Lash Mascara. That's a super long name. So I'm just going to coat my lashes as per normal, and then I'm going to line the waterline with the MAC Eye Kohl in the shade Fascinating, which is just a white liner.
And then I'm going to prime my face with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I'm just going to dot that all over my face, and then I'm just going to rub that in with my fingers. Then I'm going to use my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to combine the Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer and the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. I'm in the shade N120. I'm just going to use that on the back of my beauty blender and blend it all into my face as per normal, and also down my neck as well, so it looks very even and seamless. My apologies for the weird lighting as well, guys. There was a massive thunderstorm going on while I was filming this. To conceal, I'm going to take the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20 just to conceal and highlight the usual areas, so under the eyes, the center of the forehead, sort of the corners of the nose where we get a bit of that hormonal redness, and the chin. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender once again to blend that all out. To further highlight, I'm going to take the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla in pretty much the exact same spots, and then I'm going to once again blend that out with my damp beauty blender. Using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, I'm going to take the shades Vanilla and Banana on a Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to use that to set all of the highlighted and concealed areas.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
To set the face, I'm going to use the NARS Light Reflecting Press Setting Powder in Translucent and a Real Techniques powder brush, and I'm just going to buff that onto the skin in any areas that I didn't set with the other powders. Using the NARS bronzer in the shade Laguna, an oldie but a goodie, and the MAC 150 brush, I'm going to use that to bronze up the face, so mainly on the outer perimeters, so the temples, the cheeks, under the jawline, just to warm up the face. To further contour the cheekbones and the rest of the face, I'm going to take the shade Fawn, also from the Contour Kit, on a MAC 168 brush. This is a really, really good brush, by the way, and so I'm just going to use that to hollow out the face. Using the Real Techniques powder brush, I'm just going to blend that all together. Using the NARS Eater brush, I'm going to contour my nose. Again, just using that big powder brush to blend everything together and make sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to take the MAC Sheer Tone Blush in the shade Breath of Plum on a Sigma F15 Duo Fiber powder or blush brush, and I'm just going to put that on the backs of my cheeks. To highlight today, I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, another oldie but a goodie, and the Morphe M501 brush. I just got this brush and I'm very happy to say that it works amazingly for highlighting. And I'm just going to hit all the usual spots.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Using MAC Fix Plus, I'm going to spray that all over my face just to blend all the powders together and to make it look very seamless and glowy. And then for the lips, I'm using MAC Lip Pencil in the shade Soar to line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Dusty Rose to fill in the rest of the lips. To finish off the look, we're going to coat the lower lashes in some mascara. Today I'm using the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara, and then following that I'm just going to comb those out with a spoolie just to make sure it doesn't transfer.
Are you listening? Damn.
So that completes the tutorial, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching and that you got some inspiration from this look right here. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up because it would help me out a lot. Also, feel free to leave me any comments down below for any suggestions or videos that you might have or want to see from me next. Also, please subscribe if you'd like to keep seeing videos from me. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.